Hello. So today I'm Ravali of Mechanical A. It's time for all of you to give my presentation. So
Louder. Keep your microphone properly.
so having a quick glance on this picture, what do people understand? Chessboard. Right. Basically chessboard. So can you find anything else different?
Right. Force.
Backside force.
A warrior. A check.
Yeah. Okay. Nice guesses. Let me give. See, in a chess, what is the most highest position? It is the king, right? And in comparison to king, the knight is in a very low position. But see on the picture that the knight has ruined the king. He has made him surrender. So what do you understand from that? The whole game runs on only one thing. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is strategy. So today I am here to discuss about strategy. This is my topic and I am going to tell you 7 simple ways how to plan your strategy to get success in a good path not easily, but more comfortably than as normal does. So the first step is, where are you now? If I basically ask this question, what would be your answers?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously. We will be thinking, normally you will answer that we are on Globe or we are in Lendi college. That would be the basic answer. But let me explain you. It's not the exact thing what that question is asking about. Here it means, what is your present status? Where are you now? See, for example, in this step, we are going to look upon 2 major drivers of strategic planning. The first one is stuff which is happening with you right now, and the second one is stuff which we think will happen to our business in near future. So stuff can be good, but it's usually bad always. So in this step, we'll be clearing out all the problems, challenges, and all the future dangers on our business, and we'll narrow them down to some points which will help us to note down. So let us move to the next step. Here, what's the vision? Let me give you an example to make you understand what vision is exactly. For example, you want to board from Vijayanagaram to Visakhapatnam. So you have 2 ways. First is railways. You can choose railways, or second one you can choose roadways. So to travel from one place to another, you need to have a vision, right? That vision. So when after having the stuff, you need to have a vision. When problems and challenges drive us to need a strategical planning, whereas vision makes us to think about a strategy, rest of the strategy process. So the more clear and more compiling vision you will have, the more innovative and the more powerful strategy you will be having. That is what vision is all about. In this step, whatever you will be crafting your vision for future, that will act as a North Star. Let me explain North Star. What is North Star? It directs us the way, right? In ancient times, they used the North Star to direct their ways. So it will act as a North Star for your rest of your strategic process. So your vision should include intangible and tangible issues and targets like your goals, culture, and etc. Now let us move. So let us get back to the example once again. So when you are going to travel from Vijayanagaram to Visakhapatnam, first suppose you chose that you want to go through roadways. So to travel using roadways, you need to have a vehicle, you need to have fuel and all these things. So what do you think? These are some kind of obstacles which are in between us and our destiny. So whenever you have vision, there would be obstacles. So the next step is, what are the obstacles? Right? Whenever to have vision means to have obstacles. They appear the minute you have formed your vision. So obstacle doesn't mean that to give reasons or excuses, right, to not pursue your vision, but it is there to know what our strategy needs to overcome. We need to know what our strategy, why we are building this strategy up to overcome our obstacles, right? So that is what about obstacles. Let us move to the next, that is resources you have. You have your strategy, you have your vision, you have obstacles in between, and now you need to concentrate upon your resources, whatever you have. In this part, we'll be seeing upon two most important extreme points. That is the first one, resources, which we already have, which will help us to achieve our goals. And the second one is resources which we need extra for ourselves. So that is what about resources. And let us move to the next one. That is, this is the main part of our whole strategy making. This is where we are going to make our strategy done. So strategy exists to serve vision. Mind it, strategy exists to serve vision. The vision answers the question that what we want to do. The resources answer that where we are now, and the strategy answers how to get to our destiny. So, when looking into this, you have some resource, you have some vision, you have some strategy. Now you need to mix up all the ideas and mix up a strategy and create it in an innovative way such that you can overcome your strategy. Now, the next thing is tactics. You have everything, you have almost planned your strategic identities. You got the most of the things, the major part of your strategy completed by building up strategy in the last step. Now we need to get specified with all the things, time, date, timetables. So tactics here answers what to do, when, what is done by whom. This is what tactics is all about. You need to get specified about each and everything. So, for example, if you or your team member got out and excelled in both vision and both imagination and everything, then you will feel this step as most toughest step. But if you are a realist person and you know that only dreams can't make anything happen, then this step will be the most lovable step and most favorite step of yours. So now, either way, if this step is not completed, you are not going to get anything out of this. So the last step is monitor and measure. One of the greatest military strategists noted that no battle can ever be won without watching the enemy's moves. His point here is the time keeps changing, everything changes, and you need to adapt everything with that. Whatever you are planning, your strategy, your vision, everything you need to change with time. If necessary, you must change it. Change it with time. The more you need to go to your goal, you need to change everything. That is what you need to monitor. You need to check regularly your strategies, your visions, and everything. So after this, I think you all will get a better strategical planning way, and I hope this will help. And I want to say that we can't predict our future, but we have the ability to shape it as we want it to be. Thank you.
Nice.